Hey guys, welcome back. Bolt Spider here, and I'm with another update for the hero pool situation in Overwatch. Now, if we look at it, hero pools have been definitely interesting in the past, but I think like 3 months. I don't remember when it got implemented, but they're continuing to read and listen on the feedback of hero pools and all that, and hero pools will now only use Overwatch League data, which is kind of unfair for all the players, but we're going to get more into that later. For competitive and Overwatch League matches, it's been watching those and pulling data from all of that. If we remember the week that Echo got released, she got instantly banned the next week because of so much usage, where they should have just locked her for 2 weeks so people can play with her, practice, and test with her to see what works and doesn't work, and then actually make her officially usable. But they did it differently this time, so it the kind of made it harder for the actual bot to learn. Now, 1.7 Echo and experimental cards were fun and all, but they were making the algorithm more refined, where it detects better data, gets all the data, and where is it getting all this data? It's only going to be gathering it from the Overwatch League. And with that, it's kind of definitely interesting to look at because it looks at the pick rate of heroes. So things like Bastion, Torb, they might not get even touched at all or banned. Things like, I don't know, Baptiste might, but Baptiste is definitely interesting overall of a hero because usually has a higher pick rate. And then they are giving more variants and available heroes week to week instead of like ping pong, like Mercy's banned, no, not banned, banned, and it keeps going back and forth, which is not that fun. And who does this affect now? It only affects Masters and Grandmaster players. Anyone above of 3,500 SR only gets affected, so people that are Diamond and below do not get affected. But this is kind of unfair for GMs and Masters because it's, when you look at it, not that many people like hero bans. And overall, it was a bad idea from the start. It takes away a lot of the fun and a lot of the playability of certain heroes, certain team comps. If we get rid of that, that makes less diversity and more problems, because if we have a week that bans McCree, Soldier, and Ashe, Pharah reigns supreme with Mercy. If they ban Mercy and I don't know, like this week is, what even is this week for the hero rotation? I think it's like, Mercy. I think Mercy's banned. Yeah, it's McCree, Widowmaker, Wrecking Ball, and Mercy. This makes things like Echo pretty good. This makes a lot of things really good, but the problem is McCree kind of needs to be in the game, so we have certain counters to like Tracer, because I've seen so many Tracers running around, I've seen so many Echoes running around, and nothing to really counter her. We have Soldiers, sure, we have Baptiste, sure, but McCree is the best to deal with Tracer, because that's who he's actually centered around countering. Then we have things like Widowmaker. Those Widowmaker duels are a lot of fun to watch because it all depends on certain skill, and even watching a Widowmaker is a lot of fun. Wrecking Ball was understandable because he's used to stall for time, so the team can get back to the point, and Mercy's Mercy because she always has a track record. Now, if we look at it, they're going to be swapping it on Monday, and people are like, oh, anniversary might be this day, or all that, but patch 1.8 is going to add this new feature. It's going to add a lot more features to it, but everyone who's diamond and below do not get affected anymore. So this means smurfing in those ranks become easier because you can pick what hero that you're the best at. And with that, now people below Masters, they can just pick their favorite hero and play it. It's just like one of those things, the check and balances now. But in my opinion about hero bans and all this hero pools, I would say just get rid of them and just only apply it to the esports scene, because not I can talk to a lot of my GM friends, no one likes him. Even Helba on BlizzTrack, he hates the hero bans because it just ruins the game, ruins the fun for a lot of things. He plays Baptiste, he plays Reinhardt, he also plays Zarya, and he plays McCree and Widow. He legit, all the characters that they ban are his favorites. It's kind of unfun when they do that because it makes it where you have to pick different stuff that people don't usually like to play. And when we look at it, it's just outrage. Like, if we just look through the comments, like the first hero pools never made a massive amount of sense in lower tiers, where people struggle to counter heroes in normal metas. That's good that they got rid of it. But then we have people like, to give better feedback, I think that this will greatly help Owl and Ranked in general, but it still doesn't really help that much. Like, this one still sounds like you guys are not thinking outside how you masters top 500. What a bunch of crap for an update that promotes smurfing and hurting lower ranks at the end of the day. Please remove hero pools in general. As a GM player, they are annoying and they are so unfun. This is what I'm talking about. People don't like hero bans. Now, some heroes I can understand, like Orisa, Brig, especially Brig, and it's just like, why? Why did they add this? Why don't we have our own pick and ban system like something like League of Legends has? Because that is actually better, because that means you could choose the hero that you want. Your team can choose the heroes that you don't want to see. And other people are like, how do you drop this? How about just drop this idea? Here's another comment, but it's just a lot that doesn't make sense. It was supposed to be a joke. Maybe we'll finally be banned, Crab Rave. I do agree with that. And I was just looking at the comments and it's like, cool, now bring back SRDK, because players in top 500 are very low quality after roll kill, which is pretty, I do agree. And thanks for the feedback in this. Oh, Jeff Kaplan posted. Thanks for all the feedback in the thread so far. Just a reminder, we're always open to iteration. We've changed the system quite a bit since we first implemented it. If someone is causing issues, we'll keep a close eye out and make sure to address it. And it's like, they're reading what they want to read. Like, this person, please delete them. Otherwise, thanks for listening, I guess. And I go to post what I literally just said. This creates a bigger problem of smurfing in lower ranks. Becomes easier, and Master Splash just gets shafted. Overall, my thoughts on hero pools, they should just get rid of it. And it's just a lot of negativity towards this. Just remove the system. It's for Owl and it only should be for Owl. Thank you, Overwatch team. This is great. Kind of. Why unlock the hero pools now instead of at the end of this season? That is a good question, because the season ends, I believe, in 5 days. And in 5 days, that is the 6th. That is probably around the time when we're going to get the anniversary. But it's just a lot of negativity towards this. Well, rip me for having games without Mora. I'm doomed to perpetually have her in every match for the end of time. Yay. That is bad. Open Q is pre-222, which didn't have hero bans either. That is actually funny. What I said, recent hero bans are still fairly new compared to World Q. They came out around the same time, I would say. But it's just a lot of negativity and confusion. So if you guys did enjoy this little rant talk video about what they're going to be doing with hero pools and all that, let me know what you guys think about hero pools. Do you think they should just remove them or keep them for certain ranks? As I think it should really only be towards GM in Overwatch League, But when you look at it, it just should be just for Owl, because that's where the heavy scene is for all of this. But anyways, I've been Bolt Spider. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Hit that like button down below, and if you want to see more, please subscribe for future content. I know this video was a bit long, but anyways, I've been Bolt Spider. See you guys in the next video, and goodbye.